It might be a little gloomy outside, but we have plenty of local sports content to brighten up your day. We start off our trek across the Tri-States tonight with a trip to Quincy, Notre Dame. That's where the Lady Raiders were hosting Rushville Industry on the softball dirt. Quincy, Notre Dame looking to bring the energy as they welcome the Rockets at the backyard. First inning, Rushville's Addie Green sends this pitch up the middle, gets a friendly kick off second base. She'd turn on the Jets and record the double. QND looking to get out of the jam. Carly Gilker winds up and blows this pitch by the batter for the strikeout. Lady Raiders with third turn on offense. Caitlin Bunty blasts this pitch into right center field for the leadoff double. She'd turn on the burners into second base. Later that inning, Abby Schreck rips this ball down the third base line. Bunty would come in to score from second base, and number 3 would collect 3 bases on the triple. Rushville looking for an answer. Alexis Hardy gets a piece of this pitch. She'd be out at first, but driving the run on the fielder's choice. Both sides battled hard, but in the end, QND would walk away with a 10-1 victory and improve to 5-0 on the year.